Hello, we're going to do the solution for this problem-solving question now, and the question said, place the numbers 0 to 9 each of the squares. I wrote squares, I meant to say circles, obviously. Let's change that in each of the circles, the empty circles, so that each shaded triangle has the same total. So there was a little bit of guess and check in this, but I'll show you just some of the logic as to how I kind of got down to a reasonable level. I thought, well, the numbers are 0 to 9. The smallest possible triple, because there's 3 numbers in each triangle I could have, is 0 plus 1 plus 2, which is 3. So the largest possible triple I could have would be 7 plus 8 plus 9, which is 24. So the numbers between the totals must be somewhere between 3 and 24. Now, there's only one way I can have 24 and only one way I can have 3, but the closer I get to the middle of these two numbers, the more different options I'm going to have. So I went, alright, well, 3 plus 24 over 2, I'm just going to do the average of them, over 2 equals to 13.5. So 13.5. So the easiest numbers to make the totals would be either 13 or 14. So a little bit of trial and error, I found that 13 worked better. The next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to place generally the numbers 1s and 2s and 7s and 8s and 9s near the outside, and numbers closer to the middle in the middle of the triangle. So that just means that the numbers like 0 and 9 are a little bit less flexible and really need to combine with certain things. So I placed a 9 on the outside, and then I was tempted to place a 0 on the outside, but I thought, wait a second, I need a small number to combine with a 9, so I put the 0 right next to the 9, and that left me with a 1 on the outside for the other outside one. And then I went, well, my next biggest number, I can either do a 2 or an 8, so I went an 8 on the outside, and I think, well, hang on, the 8 needs something pretty small to combine with, so better get the 2 done now. And then I've realized, well, since I'm doing 13, okay, this one here has to be 4. This one here is going to have to be 3. This one here, that needs to be a 6 to make 13. Well, this one needs to be a 7, and this one needs to be a 5. Of course, realistically, there was a little bit more trial and error to it than that, but this is one of these solutions. I think this might be the official solution, but if you've got any other solutions, particularly if you were able to make the totals a number other than 13, maybe 14, post a message and let us know. Okay, thank you. That was the solution.